Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And he has been fouled there. Madrid are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
They have a tried and tested passing formula, Peter, that's very easy on the eye, with panache and punch.
Wilshere. And the shots! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
West Ham grab an early lead. Good start. Fredericks. Diop goes looking. And here's Benzema out towards the flank. Hazard is onto it and can take it up. And that has been cleared.
There's a lot of movement going on, there's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
And it's Modric. Wilshere gets it away. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Well read, they've been good at that. He's got it, and he's got time. Fabianski can claim that. Diop, and it's been given away. Gets away from his opponent. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Well read, he sorted that out. That's a promising ball. Oh, good take and a good big chance! In it goes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Sergio Ramos positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's got through. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Lucas Vázquez, and the through ball is intercepted. Wilshere tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
It's found its way to him. Swept in. Benzema. And it's Lucas Vázquez. Benzema. Wilshere, who does have an assist to his name. Out to the right. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Modric. Lucas Vazquez. West Ham are in control here on the brink of half-time. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. And it's Isco. Isco. Modric. And here's Benzema. Lucas Vazquez. Now it's Hazard. He's gone for it! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Keeper has beaten it away. There's the whistle for half-time. What's the first half compared with your expectations?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
West Ham in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are already promptly back underway. He's pinged one through here. That has put a stop to that. And it's played forward. Needed a better pass there. Masuaku. Rafael Varane. Casemiro. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Sergio Ramos. Nacho. And it's Hazard. Modric. That intervention was very necessary. Modric. Benzema. Cleared without complication. And that's been won straight back. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Cut out in the nick of time. Rice. West Ham get it back again. Out to the left it goes. Hazard. He's got away. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Benzema has a goal! It's in! Fabianski did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get it.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Madrid are making a change now, so we have a double substitution going on here. West Ham looking to pull clear here. Wilshere! And it's Wilshere. Rice. Felipe Anderson. West Ham look to me as if they've been rocked by... He's had a goal! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display. What a player.
West Ham will 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
A buccaneering run from the defender. Sergio Ramos battles to win it back. Masuaku. That's a brilliant interception. Felipe Anderson tries to get it forward quickly. Casemiro. Rice. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Varane plays it forward. And it's Masuaku. And the counter is on. What an adventurous run from a defender. Gets the better of his man. Room for a shot. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Hazard. And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. You had a lot of people worried then.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Cresswell. Diop. Fredericks. Wilshere. What a ball this has turned out to be. Felipe Anderson gets it back.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Chance! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. James Rodriguez. He gets past his man. And he's there to cut it out. Rice. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And it goes to show that when the motivation and tactics are right, anything is achievable. Thoroughly impressed with this.
Thanks to Jim. We both wish you... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands. Chance! Madrid are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
One-touch passing is part and parcel of the way they operate, and when it all comes together, it's a joy to watch.
Shapes to shoot! Hazard. Going for goal! Good stop. Wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Here's the cross. Diop gets it away. And it's Marcelo. Hazard.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Bonner. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And the counter is on. Good ball. Kroos cuts it out. Out to the left it goes. He spotted the run and played him through. So it is still 0-0. Wilshere. Drilled in low. And he's done it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
West Ham get themselves into the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Kessler. Battles to win it back. Wilshere. Marcelo drives it forward. It's got through to him. Benzema. He's got away. He's had a shot. Could fall kindly. And yes, it's there! Fabianski reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
That's not going to make it. Kroos tries to get it forward quickly. Diop goes looking. Chance to break. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Bale. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Out towards the flank. Played back in. Real chance! The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Goes for goal! It's in! Into the lead once more. Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
West Ham go into the lead. Tony Kroos. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Rafael Varane. Kroos. Azar. Marcelo. Sergio Ramos. Bale. Wilshere. And here's Bale. And it's Azar. Just brushed off the ball there.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
That's offside. Yes, it is. Diop.
What a good way to assert your authority for this second period. They were prepared to commit numbers forward into attacking positions, and the risk has been deservedly rewarded.
Marcelo. And the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Felipe Anderson with a long pass. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Now it's Benzema. Felipe Anderson. Could move up a gear here. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Defenders on the back foot.
Yeah, he was under...
And they've been caught out here. That's a promising ball. Surely a shot. It's one! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. West Ham will two up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Lanzini. He's got options out wide. Wilshere. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Looking to break out here. He's played him through. Bale.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Madrid have it back and they can go again. Bale gets on the end of it. Hoists it forward. Now the counter. And he's going long. And help's available out wide. He's left his man. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Plays it back. He's had a go! It's gone a long way up and away. Hazard. Now it's Bale. Hazard. Shoots! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Goalkeeper's ball. Wilshere. Diop. Sergio Ramos gets it back. Two minutes to be added on. Pressler. Breaks on here. So that's it. It is all over. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, I have to admit, Peter, that I had this marked down as a draw at best, but their tactical approach and industry was superb.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why would they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Hoists it high, and he's cut it out.
Well, looking at that last chance they created, the middle has been a very good source for them, hasn't it? Well, recently, certainly, at least.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Keeps everyone guessing. And it's Saul. It's a ball kick. Out to the left it goes. He's got options out wide. He's left his man. Oh, that's a fine challenge. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Gets it back. Snodgrass. Now a chance to break. And he's onside. He's one-on-one, surely! Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Morata. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Zabaleta, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Now it's Morata, and he's on his way. Morata! A real chance and a real let-off.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Zabaleta. Morata battles to win it back. Jimenez gets into the right position to intercept. And it's Morata. Good ball. Snodgrass. West Ham, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Jimenez positions himself well and cuts it out. He's played him through. He's got away. It's on a plate.
Herrera just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble. Morata really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Defenders on the back foot. Coached through there. Wilshere goes looking. Diop. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Now it's Morata. That's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Morata. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Snodgrass. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Morata. Carrasco going through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And we hit half-time. So now the team has broken through. It's not going to want to try. An interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the second half gets underway. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Played back in. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the counter is on. Snodgrass. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Turns and goes back. Could be a chance here. They've managed to get it away. Torreira Carrasco. Carrasco drives it forward. It's a throw-in. Zabaleta. Diop. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. West Ham going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Wilshere. Masuaku. It's gone for a throw-in. Diop hoists it forward. Zabaleta. Forward it goes. He slid it through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation.
Correa! Hit into the middle. And he just whacks it away. And here's Carrasco. A chance! Looking for a decent ball in. It's anyone's ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. How about a shot? Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Could move up a gear here. Ferreira Carrasco. Morata. Can he find a finish now? And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. It's got through. Has a hit! In he goes again! Lacking in accuracy.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Diop. Half an hour gone in the second half. Lanzini.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Keeper sends it forward. He's managed to get that all wrong.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Zabaleta.
Concentration levels are very good.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. That is Cresswell. Gets the better of his man.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Saul. Well, that had to be more accurate. Ferreira Carrasco. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Lanzini. What a ball this is! Shot a goal!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now it's Lanzini. This could spell... And the shot! Oh, it's in! And surely that has won the day! And that is that. West Ham hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. West Ham leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific and crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. They've got underway here pretty promptly. Well played, he saw that coming. Luyendama has got himself a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Willian really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Stasic. Danilo. Keylor Navas catches it safely. Memphis Depay doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Williams' cross.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about. Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
It's Memphis Depay. That's Pinaqueta. Willian. Dashing forward at pace. Well positioned to make that interception. Conte. Luis Gustavo hoists it forward. Pedro. And it's Barkley. And here's Willian. Barkley has a hit! And he's done it! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response absolutely clinical.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Chelsea break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Memphis Depay. It's a brilliant interception. Marcos Alonso, and it's played forward. Pedro plays it over to the other flank. Rudiger. Boca Juniors have it back and they can go again. Barkley. And here's Oscar. Memphis Depay. Luis Gustavo. Oscar. real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Away from immediate danger. Luis Gustavo. And here's Depay. Willian. Barkley goes looking. Willian, he does have an assist to his name. And it's half-time here. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Already up and running for the second half.
Boca Juniors need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Shot goal! He has done it! And the second half is off to a flyer! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was up.
Shapes to shoot! No mistake! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Oscar. And it's Hamšík. Costa gets on the end of it. Oh, shooting chance! Superb goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Boca Juniors get themselves into the lead.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Oscar. Diego goes for goal! It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's Piliqueta. And here's Willian.
Willian really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oscar.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Barkley plays it out to the flank. Danilo. Oscar. Abraham, deftly done. Now it's Willian. That intervention was very necessary. Hamšík. And here's Pedro. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Jorginho. And it's Pedro. Willian. He's gone for it! Oh, taken with style! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Memphis Depay. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Well read, he sorted that out.
Boca Juniors probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And it's Conte. Conte. Willian. Conte. Conte clips. Real chance! In he goes again! The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. Great leap! That's a half-decent try.
Abraham certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And here's Diego Costa. Memphis Depay. Forward it goes. Kepa will lay claim to that. And that will be the final act. Boca Juniors have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific and crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Keylor Navas. He could make all the difference because he's such an excellent shot stopper. It's not just a matter of reflexes, though. It's the way he spreads his body in front of the ball, preventing strikers from getting a sighted goal. He also hardly...
Has a goal! This could fall anywhere! Bellerin. Now it's Memphis Depay.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Toni Kroos. And it's Bale. Boca Juniors yet to have a shot on target. That intervention was very necessary. Hamsik. Fischer. Hector Bellerin. Hamsik. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now it's Bale. Hazard. Felipe. Keita. And it's Diego Costa. Now it's Memphis Depay. Played back in. Chance! Marcelo. Casemiro. Nacho. Toni Kroos. Good idea, just poorly executed. Hamsik. Good challenge, he just stood firm. James Rodriguez. Hazard. It's Hazard! He's missed, but by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Luis Gustavo. Hamsik. Felipe. Hector Bellerin. Surely! Memphis Depay finds himself offside. And the keeper's given it away. Going through. Memphis Depay gets through on his own. It's a loose ball. Forward it goes. Hector Bellerin. Fischer. Memphis Depay. And that's going to be a goal kick.
Keita.
Oh, it's Memphis Depay. Yep, it's a corner. Massive leap! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Felipe Luis cuts it out. And we've reached half-time, so neither team has broken through. That's not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. The midway point of the game.
Boca Juniors really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So off we go once more. Tight old game so far. Can that change now? Casemiro. Azar. Bale has been found. This could... Real chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And it's Hamšík. Mina. Timely intervention. Marcelo. And it's played forward. James. It's a promising ball. Now it's Hazard. He's left his man. Big chance! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Fischer. And it's Hector Bellerin. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
And here's Diego Costa. Bellerin. Hamšík. No, that's not the ball he wanted. It's Felipe. Receives it in a good position. Oh, and the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose! Chooses to go back. Oh, Red, he's sorted that out. Tries to get it forward quickly. And he has been fouled there. James. Fischer. Luis Gustavo. And here's Diego Costa. Memphis has a hit! In it goes! Right back in the game! Jim, your thoughts?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Oh, he's been flattened there. And he's there to hoof it away. That's the throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Tony Kroos. Sergio Ramos. Nacho. Marcelo. Costa gets it back. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Now it's Bale. Cut out in the nick of time. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Quick glance at goal. Hits one! It's off target and by quite a way. Hector Bellerin. Fischer. And it's Hector Bellerin. Diego Costa. That has sent him sprawling. Hoists it forward. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. This is promising. That's been won straight back. Hamšík. Hamšík drives it forward. And that's that. Well, the players certainly gave it everything, but just didn't get the break. Terrific support, terrific effort, but the wrong outcome. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
Well, thanks to Jim, we both wish you a very good evening. wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages.
He's gone for it! And good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And the header!
Decent enough try.
Hamshik did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Lindelof. Wan-Bissaka. Phil Jones. Maguire. Lindelof. Fred. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Costa. Decent looking ball. Now it's Memphis Depay. Has a pop! It's there! And Boca Juniors take the lead.
Boca Juniors are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Played back in.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
He's through the middle. Keeper's ball. Bruno Fernandes. Foot in. Felipe. Better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save him up here, I know. He's played him through. Rashford. He's got away. It's Rashford! William Dama. Phil Jones. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. And here's Martial, back into the middle. Hamshik. Good idea, just poorly executed. Boca Juniors have a free kick. Luis Gustavo. It's a brilliant interception. Wan-Bissaka hoists it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Martial. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. Martial. He's had that put on a plate. Tries a shot! Back of the net! Manchester United are back on level terms.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
It's Martial. Well positioned to make that interception. Fischer drives it forward. Matic. Rashford. He's pinged one through here. Rashford! And he's there to make a great save.
Rashford simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Matic. And it's half-time here. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So, there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And we're already back underway here. He's had a go! Off the post! And they've been caught out here. Felipe. Willian. Fischer. And the counter is on. Rashford. This is promising. Forward it goes. Willian. Maguire gets it back. Manchester United are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Hamsik. He spotted the run and played him through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! And it's played forward. Luis Gustavo. Nastasic. Felipe. Nastasic. Hamsik. Fischer. Willian. It's a great ball. Diego Costa shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's Luis Gustavo. And here's Willian. Matic. Hit long and direct. And decisive action by the goalkeeper. He knew he had to get that done. Luis Gustavo goes looking. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. Shaw.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Depay. Played back in. And here's Depay. Martial.
Boca Juniors showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Diego Costa. This is gone, that's a foul. And it's Felipe. Game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Memphis Depay. Fischer. A real chance if he can get through. Chance!
Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Boca Juniors take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Pete.
And that will be the final act. Boca Juniors winners by the odd goal. It really could have gone either way, but a win is a win. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. Balotelli not easily shrugged off the ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Memphis Depay. Willian gets it out to the wing. Memphis Depay showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Jordan Henderson brings it forward. Looking to break out here. Diego Costa. He's had a shot! There it is!
And you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Boca Juniors take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Willian. Memphis Depay. No question that's a foul. There aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. Just brushed off the ball there. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. And back to base. Hector Bellerin. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Hamshik. Ball is over the line. Nastasic. Felipe. And here's Diego Costa. Shaqiri. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah. Shaqiri. He's had a go! Dama attempts a clearance. Out to the right. No, that's overhit. Here's Balotelli. Balotelli pings it out wide. Shaqiri. Salah. Back into the middle. Mane. And a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Matija Nastasic brings the ball forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. That's not going to make it. Hamšík. It's a great ball. Luyendama does well there, alert. Memphis Depay needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's Shaqiri. Willian tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Hamšík. He's had a look. This possibly the last play of the half. And he just whacks it away. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Reflections on the first half?
Oh, Peter, there really hasn't been an awful lot to separate the two sides. One goal scored from a breakaway, and that's it. So I'm expecting the second half to start.
And he has been fouled there.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Costa. Memphis Depay drives it forward. Memphis Depay. Luis Gustavo. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Mane. Jordan Henderson. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. Willian. It's Balotelli! He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort.
Boca Juniors are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Boca Juniors take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Mane shoots! Really well taken goal. And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Gomez. Robertson hoists it forward. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Hamšík. Hamšík goes looking. And it's Willian. Liverpool are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Salah. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Willian. Forward it goes. Mohamed Salah. Over to the left. Shaqiri.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Diego Costa. Gomez with a fine tackle.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And it's Henderson.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Costa. It's come through. And he's there to cut it out.
Boca Juniors are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Well read, he sorted that out.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And here's Origi. Tries a shot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Origi simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Fischer is there to heave it away. Fabinho gets it back. Boca Juniors need to hold on for a few more moments. Keita. And here's Origi. And here's Mohamed Salah. Origi decides to play it back. And that is that. Boca Juniors win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Boca Juniors won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.